was born and raised in Kiev, but I remember almost nothing of the peaceful, carefree times before the world collapsed in the flames of nuclear explosions. I was very young. Out of nearly 7 billion inhabitants of the planet, only a small handful of people scattered across the globe remained alive. I was among them. "10 years have passed. Much of the land is still uninhabitable. Ironically, I and many survivors found refuge in the territory of the Chernobyl zone, a place where relatively recently people were afraid to appear due to lethal radiation. But it is here, where a person could somehow exist. The zone became a haven for us. Despite the fact that horrifying monsters rule its forests, we managed to turn the abandoned towns and villages into fortresses and were holding the defense. To the last, we had no hope that the world would return to normal and we would be able to leave our shelters without fear. Memories of those times gradually faded from our minds. Women and the elderly were telling stories of warm summer evenings less and less often. The very existence of humanity was under a big question. But something has changed. So, Sarega, listen to me carefully. This is not just a run into the forest for loot, and it's not a casual stroll. I myself don't fully understand what exactly we are supposed to find there. But Zhukov, that damned bureaucrat after this deranged scientist Sergeyev showed up, is convinced that this find will change the world for the better. We've lost quite a few people on such strolls already.
Comrade Captain, I've been thinking, maybe when we arrive we could have a picnic, huh? We have such a stressful job.
There are no picnics in the zone, so only forward. As the bald one used to say, to the better tomorrow.
Comrade Captain, I'm not going there. It will be A, dark, and B, scary.
The guys are joking, and that's good. Upon arrival, we'll head straight along the river to Zalessia. From there, it's a stone's throw to Object X through the fields. Well, as they say, if we're alive, we won't die. And stay alert. Zhukov said that the Reds also know about the lab. Most likely that they've already dispatched a shock squad. That's the last thing we needed.
Commander, did you say shock? What are they doing here? I thought the pretty little flowers pushed them to the outer perimeter after the emission.
Skull, why are you so nervous? As if you've never seen a live communist before. It'll be just like always. They'll climb onto their armored soapbox and start preaching about a bright future. Let me tell you a joke instead. A shock recruit complains, "Comrade Sergeant, look at what they gave me. Pants only reach my knees, my shirt is loose, the sleeves are short, the boots are flopping, it's scary to look at." "Everything is in order," said the sergeant. "A shock soldier should instill fear."
All right, Eagles, quiet. Bottom line, Sergei, remember one thing. No one should know about this. What the heck is this? Holy mother.
Incoming message.
Let me tell you about the world you found yourself in. The right controller will help you navigate this terrifying and mysterious world. Use the stick to turn left or right. Although I would recommend the left controller will allow you to move around the world. I hope you already know how this works in VR. If so, follow. Oh yes, almost forgot. There is a watch on your left hand. You can check the time and your life support level. You also have a PDA hanging on your belt to the left. There you can view your current tasks and other information. And save the game. Ah, yes, the bolts. Don't forget about the bag of bolts that is on your belt to the left. They are, of course, inedible. Yuck, throw that away. But they are very useful for dealing with anomalies.